Hey everyone, it's Benny, and today I want to talk about a really important topic in GTA Online. So, to those of you who don't know, there's a massive ban and character wipe wave going on. And normally I wouldn't be worried. This happens every now and then. Rockstar puts out a huge ban wave. They start taking down they take down player characters that are illegitimate. You know, people who mod, people who glitch. Now, that doesn't concern me. You know, I'm a legitimate player. I've been playing for, I think, a little over a year now. And I have reached a little over rank 500, all by myself. Well, not by myself. I do have a lot of friends who have helped me along the way. And I'm thankful for that. Yeah, to all my friends who have helped me play the game and who have helped me on this journey, big thanks to you guys and people who have helped me. And to people like Professional and Tylarius who have given really good tips about the game. Like, everyone who has ever helped me out, thank you guys. But this is a really big problem in the game, and this has plagued the game for so long. The game is very broken. Nothing is really balanced, so to speak. And there's so many glitches in the game that have been in the game for so long. They have never been patched, and the features that make the glitches have never been removed or even changed at all. You know, the God Mode Speedo van is a very infamous example of this. You know, the van was, God modable since After Hours. And rather than, fix the glitch or even ban people who abuse this, they don't do anything. They don't do anything. And, meanwhile, money glitches. Like, okay, to anyone who remembers the casino chip glitch, how long did that last again? Genuinely, I'm asking. I forgot how long it lasted because this current glitch that just happened, to anyone who doesn't know, there was a glitch with the properties where you could... I forgot exactly how it worked. No one tell me. I really don't want to know. All I know is that it involved properties. And somehow people were able to, trade in for the cheapest property. And they got around 2 million, I think it was, per time they did it. And like a day went by and there were already so many people who had just glitched so much money, like billions even, within a matter of minutes. It's so overpowered. And I'm glad Rockstar patched it. But there are so many other glitches in the game, like the Titan Cell glitch. I've seen this on live streams that I watch so many times where people will sell a full warehouse. They'll sell a full-ass warehouse. And this has even happened to me once, too. This happened to me once with a Cuban. But they go over a point, they're ready to make the drop, and nothing happens. It makes a noise, as if it's dropping. The cargo bay opens, but nothing happens. This has happened to me, too, I remember it happened once... I think a few months ago, last time I ran crates. It's such an annoying bug, and there's nothing you can do about it except close app and you'll lose crates. You'll lose money. It's so broken. There's also another glitch I've heard of that I don't know how it hasn't happened to me yet, considering how much I used to run MC businesses. But, there's always been a glitch with the weed farm, where sometimes you would get the mission where you have to sell it all in one big truck. You go to sell, you try to run to the truck, but it catches fire for like no reason. Again, this has not happened to me, and I hope it never does. I hope it doesn't happen to a lot of people, because could you imagine how frustrating it would be? You go to sell something, you want to make some money legitimately, but a game-breaking bug happens that just prevents you from selling. And there is nothing you can do to stop it except close app and hope for the best. There's also a huge griefing problem in the game, and there's a huge tryhard problem. But honestly, at this point, that just seems really small. Now, I know there's nothing Rockstar can do to change people's mentalities. You know, people act however they want, and it is a video game, and after all, people are gonna act out, and they're gonna be assholes. You know, I've learned to live. I've learned to live with that. But Rockstar has such a huge double standard when it comes to these glitches. Now, this game is massive. It is a huge open world, unlike any other I've ever played. The only game I've ever played that comes close is Saints Row, but you know, even that's just not nearly as hyped as Grand Theft, you know, freaking Auto. But you know, I want to start recommending this game to people because people often ask me, you know, what game should I try out? I want to say GTA Online, but considering how broken the game is right now, I'm not sure if I can honestly recommend it. The only reason I keep playing is, well, two reasons. One, I don't have a lot of other games currently, and because of the pandemic, I haven't been able to work and, you know, save up for other games. Another reason is because deep down I see what this game tries to accomplish. It's a huge open world that lets you do whatever the hell you want. That's sort of the appeal, but the problem is that there's no balance between players. You know, one player could be completely legitimate, play the game, you know, in the ways that Rockstar apparently wants. They could apparently still get their characters wiped and all of their progress lost. Meanwhile, another player could do a bunch of Bogdans, just completely ruin the experience for other players, and they barely get any punishment. Then when they finally do get punishment, it wouldn't matter to them because they can just glitch it all back on another character, or they can purchase a modded account. You know, yeah, I'm not going to pretend like I don't know websites like Digizani exist. Of course I do. But that's exactly the problem. This game is so broken. Rockstar does nothing to fix it, and then they wonder why players want to glitch money. Like, okay, I'm a grinder and all, you know, I like to play legit, but I can definitely see why other people get so frustrated. You know, this is a game that a lot of people love, and a lot of people want to see get better. But after the summer special update, it's really hard to stay positive about this. Like, all we got was some new cars, some cosmetics, and some missions on the yacht. That's fine. You know, a small update can still be a good update. But for crying out loud, so many glitches and bugs came out of this. Not to mention the orbital cannon. Rockstar, why did you buff that? Players didn't even want the orbital cannon in the first place. It was bad enough that even with the nerf, it was still really, like, you know, it was still really scary for a lot of players who do cargo runs. But they buffed it back. To those who don't know, Rockstar buffed the orbital cannon again. You know, it's back to the way it was when it first launched, where if you miss, it refunds and it just negates the timer. Like, okay, Jesus. There's a lot that came out of this summer update that I like the new cars, the yacht missions, and all that. But there's just so many negatives. And I hate being a pessimist, but I can't see this any other way. I have played this game for a little over a year on the PS4. I don't even know how long I played on the PS3. I come back, you know, after like a day of taking a break, and already things are going just horribly. I love this game. I want to keep playing this game for a long time, at least until the release of GTA 6. But it is so hard to stay positive about a game that is so negative by nature. Like, it's just so broken. I know I'm being a dead horse, but the game is definitely broken. And since the summer special update, it has gotten even more broken. All I want to see is all glitches get patched, not just money glitches. If Rockstar can patch a money glitch in like a day, then they can stand to patch God mode glitches after a few years. I'm sorry, but this is bullshit. It just proves that there is a double standard. So it's just I'm sick of this. And to anyone wondering, on my Twitter page I have uploaded screenshots. I've uploaded screenshots of like my stats and stuff just to prove that I have been playing the game for a long time. And maybe it'll convince Rockstar not to wipe my character because I am a legit player. I played this game since a year ago when the casino first came out. And I still remember running crates with a Duke of Death. I tell my friends about this all the time. But I remember when I was still new to this current gen of GTA. I bought the starter pack with it, and because I came from last gen, I had access to certain cars like the Duke of Death. And I remember, my first sale that I did with a small warehouse that I had saved up for. I remember I was so excited because I had completed my first cargo sale. And it felt so good. That $240,000 was some of the best money I have ever made because I worked hard for that. And it was like, now it wouldn't be much, the casino heist. Casino heist puts that to shame. But back then, when I was new to the game, I felt so happy when I made that little bit of money. And I'm sure a lot of other players share the same sentiments. Maybe for some players, their first business was an MC business, like the Cash Factory. Or for some players, maybe it was a contact mission that they beat for the first time. For some players, maybe it was their first heist. It's just like, I have so many fond memories of this game. I remember when King of the Hill first came out. I'm pretty sure that was drip fed from the casino. But whatever the case, I remember playing King of the Hill for the first time, and I remember I had so much fun playing all of the different maps. I remember when the new survivals came out. I remember having so much fun playing them. My favorite one was the Meth Lab survival, because it reminded me of that mission from Story Mode where you play as Trevor and you have to help Chef defend the lab. I have so many fond memories. Rockstar, don't take this away from people. Players build this up after possibly years of playing, and then they get wiped. Just because, Rockstar themselves refuse to patch glitches that other people exploit. Rockstar, don't do this to people. Fix the double standard. I'm sick of... Look, I'm glad money glitches get patched, but that shouldn't be all that gets patched. The God Mode Speedo needs to be patched. If they haven't yet, God Mode Jets need to be patched. And the God Mode character definitely needs to be patched. Rockstar, if you can't patch a glitch, then remove that feature until you can patch it. I would rather lose a feature for the sake of fair gameplay than still have the feature but be a victim to constant exploits from other players. I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. And as much as I miss the duffel bag mission from the MC, I'm glad they removed it. Because I remember that happening to me sometimes. I would do an MC sale, I got the duffel bag mission. At first I was excited, but then I was sad when I realized we couldn't make the drops. So as much as I miss, MC missions being that easy, I'm still glad we don't have that mission anymore because of that bug. As I said, I would rather miss out on a feature for the sake of fair gameplay. Rockstar, if you can't fix it, remove it until you can fix it. I'm sorry for my rant. This has just been on my mind for a while today, and I needed to vent. And guys, if you feel the same way, talk about it in the comments. And by all means, don't speak up about this. And tell people about it. Make sure they're aware. That's the most I can think of. That's all I have for now. I know this is not the videos I normally make. There will be more cinematics soon. I'm trying to come up with ideas, and I'm trying to record footage. So just keep a lookout for that. And if my character does, by some disaster, get reset, I'm definitely complaining to Rockstar because, I mean, my friends can back me up on this. I am a very legitimate player. And most of my friends are. Like, it just honestly kind of sucks that as long as this game has been out, and as fun as it is, we still have to put up with it being so broken. You would think after 7 years this game would have aged like fine wine. It just hasn't. And to any legitimate players out there who have had your character wipes, I'm sorry. I really do feel for you. And I hope by some miracle you're able to get your characters back. That is it for now. I will be making more cinematics soon, but for now, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching.